Right guys, I wanted to bring you along for this. It's my first proper look at the car in daylight. I'm so excited. Sorry about the person cutting the lawn with their Victorian lawnmower. Anyway, inside there is a Volvo 240. I bought it late last night. By the time I got it back here, it was pitch black. Nearly smashed it trying to get it into the garage. So this is my first proper look in daylight. Let's have a look. I didn't really sleep much last night. Woke up first thing in the morning, crack of dawn, like a kid at Christmas. It's like an armoured car or something like that. It's like, it feels like it should weigh about 3 tons. It's just something about it. It's just so, yeah, I mean, it's just literally the door. I mean, it's honestly like it's armoured, like it's some kind of bulletproof, missile proof. I mean, listen to that. It's just ridiculous. Man, seriously, that's crazy. It's going to take him 3 days to do that lawn. So yeah, there's been some questionable smart repairs. Strange. I'm worried with this. I'm going to have to take the screen out, the glass out, to actually fix this properly, because obviously if it goes all the way up behind the seal. So that's a bit annoying, but yeah, we'll get to that. Stickers be gone. Okay, maybe later, but yeah, we don't want any stickers. Well, maybe a Swedish flag or an elk. I think they're like the only acceptable ones. Yeah, there's some patches here and there. You know, bits and pieces. Weighs a ton. Yeah, but it all looks kind of okay. I mean, there's, you know, there's some crispy bits here and there, but like nothing too sinister. But we'll have a better look inside and underneath as well. From Switzerland originally, and then a few years back was brought over to Germany. There's 2 guys that have owned it here in Germany, one in the north, one here in Berlin. But yeah, spent most of its life in Switzerland, which I thought was quite cool. Yeah, it's a 1990. So yeah, I mean, over 30 years old. I think she looks pretty smart, all things considered. Yeah. Proper cutie. So, let's jump inside. It's nice to actually see the interior in good daylight and good sunlight. It's really nice. It smells like an old car. It smells like an old Volvo. I'm sure you know the smell. It's fantastic. Anyway. Salt and pepper, the interior is called, apparently. I love how the door speakers are just right there. No attempt to hide them or cover them up. So you won't be surprised to hear that it's just about the most comfortable thing I've ever sat in. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. So the mileage is at 273,000. But that was in 2012. So yeah, it's probably on about 500,000 miles at the moment. Yeah, but you know, these things, doesn't matter. It's just a number. But then again, I mean, it runs like poo, so maybe that's why, because it's done, you know, to the moon and back in terms of mileage. But yeah, but it's just so nice in here. I mean, I'm like nearly 6 foot and I feel like I can only just about see over this dashboard. It's fantastic, proper Swedish style. Yeah, it's quite strange. It feels like an old car when you're in it. Like the door feels really narrow, really thin when you sat inside it, and really high up. But obviously when you open it, and you know, it's like a foot of door, a foot thick. But yeah, it's just really nice in here, and I'm actually really glad as well. Unlike the 940, you know, I don't have to do much in here. You know, it's really up together. I haven't got sort of broken plastics everywhere, and yeah, all sort of awkward stuff to try and get hold of. Yeah. Obviously needs a clean up. It's really not bad at all. There's these little chrome stripes as well everywhere, which I think is a really nice touch. We love a bit of chrome. Yeah, it's just a nice place to be. I'm only just now noticing that stain on the back seat. Stains. I wish I'd have seen that yesterday. I probably wouldn't have paid so much for it. Yeah, so it's going to need a good clean up. I don't know if you can hear the springs going crazy in my seat. It's like an old mattress, but it's still comfortable. Yeah, everything works. Blower motor works, which I believe is common failure item on these. Yeah, radio works, everything works. I really love this as well. I don't love this. I didn't see these stains when I bought it. Maybe I left them. I was excited, but over there as well, nasty. Anyway, I love this. This is great. This is the bonnet release. Is that actually, can someone tell me if that's actually original? Because I can't believe that it is. Oh, sounds so good. Of course, classic Volvo. One hand to open it. So yeah, engine bay itself, really impressive. Obviously filthy, but it's not rusty. And you know, that's the main thing. And yeah, really totally different to the 7 Series and the 9 Series, this design in here. And I think, you know, because there's so much sort of just like paint on show, and I think cleaned up it would look so nice. The coolant level's good, but it's like, it's not, well, I'll show you. It's just a bit murky, you know, it's a bit too not coolant-y looking, it's a bit too watery looking, you know, but it's not brown or, well, and not oily, which is the main thing. I noticed these straight away. Obviously I've got to jump on that, it will never get through the inspection. Because I should say that the inspection's actually, it runs out at the end of this month. So yeah, I've got to get everything ready basically to pass the inspection. This was replaced fairly recently. Just kind of hanging out there, sticking out like it was an afterthought, you know. But yeah, obviously a familiar sight, the old red block. Yeah, still so crazy that, you know, it's the same engine in these, in those, in the 7s. Yeah, the same engine for so many decades. Yeah, it's brilliant. And the good thing is as well, because it's not running very well, hopefully I can use a few parts from this and just, you know, yeah, just get the parts cannon out and just fire a load of things over and try it out. Obviously the only problem is the ignition systems, the distributor mounted here, whereas on the 9 Series, obviously distributors at the back. So yeah, I think things are a little bit different. Obviously on the 9, the coil's over here, on there it's over there. But I assume it's the same coil. I think it would probably work. The power steering fluid, yeah, the fluid's up to level, but the brake warning light is on the dash, and the well, according to the previous owner, this brake is sticking or there's some issue with it. He believes that it needs a caliper, so obviously at some point we'll pull the wheel off and see what's going on there. Yeah, it hasn't had oil for like a million years, so that definitely needs doing. There's oil in it, which is the main thing, but I mean it's black as coal, much like the power steering fluid. You can probably see from there there's a bit of a hole on the left side, so it blows from there. It sounds quite loud. Yeah, I think first thing, get it running right, and then looks good inside. But I'm gonna have to tease you and start it up in the next episode because it's running really bad, and yeah, it doesn't really want to start. It doesn't want to run. So that's for another day. That's a whole other story. But yeah, probably a million miles on it. The engine's probably shagged. Anyway, we'll find out.